All right. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, that match you just saw between Cloud9 and NRG, that was the semifinals. So now we're back with the Star Circuit Qualifier number 3, and we got the grand finals getting ready for you here tonight. It's going to be Cloud9 with the monkey off their back, the free-reigned Cloud9 Unchained going up against Ghost Gaming.
Yeah, it's definitely a good start for Cloud9 into the, well, let's say pre-RLCS season. Proving that they are in fact back. That they are definitely not in the form that they were in last season, because you don't pull out a win against NRG if you are not on form. So now they've got to go up against Ghost Gaming, and we've already touched on this in the series itself. Ghost Gaming probably sat in the stream, watched this, and then I can only imagine they thought to themselves, ooh, this is going to be very, very hard. And I think it is going to be very, very hard. But it's not like Ghost Gaming don't have what it takes. It's we've seen them play with Mist, and he's been integrating himself very well into the team, I feel.
Yeah.
To the point where, you can't really tell that that there was that he's new, so to speak. He just plays like he's always played with these guys. Like it's just second nature, and team play is definitely going to be what it takes to beat Cloud9 in this form. We didn't see Ghost make major mistakes. We saw Mist pulling out the clutch play when he needed to, integrating himself very good and very well into the team.
Right.
But still, I think Cloud9 is going to be a different caliber to what Ghost has been facing here tonight. And I say this after seeing the semifinal. Cloud9 is scary. You just cannot really put it any other way.
Yeah, caliber, I think, is like the perfect word to kind of describe it. It was just so much of an elevated game, right, of what we witnessed, and so close and so like tight knit. Like there was no, basically the so many games were won 1-0. Like there's just so little room for error between Cloud9 and NRG, and that just wasn't the same caliber of play we saw, between the earlier match with the Grinders and Ghost Gaming. It just wasn't as tight. It wasn't as clean and precise. So, yeah, and that's kind of to be expected, right, out of teams like Cloud9 and NRG. That is like the next level of team kind of thing. So it's going to be an interesting battle. I think it'll still be a battle, but definitely an uphill one for Ghost Gaming.
Mist is far too scary of a pickup for this to not be a battle. I mean, I think everyone is expecting a whole lot out of him. I know that he expects a whole lot out of himself. He's the kind of player that just cannot stop pushing himself. Mm-hmm. And that's why he is so scary to play against, because he's got something to prove every time he steps on the field, and it really shows every time he plays. And this is not going to be a walk in the park by any means for either of the teams. Cloud9 has looked scary, and I'm sure Ghost have looked very closely at the previous series, and I think they might have an idea how to topple them. I'm expecting another close-fought series. We might see another Game 7. I would give the edge to Cloud9 just because they are coming from such a huge win right now. Right. I mean, people are saying, okay, this is a qualifier. This isn't Rocket. This isn't RLCS. Maybe they're not playing it as if they were playing it on stage for the World Trophy, but First, I think that's a narrow-minded way of looking at things. And I'm pretty sure that they give everything every time they enter the pitch, no matter where they are playing, whether it's in their bedrooms or on the stage. And second of all, even then, it takes a lot to beat NRG, and Cloud9 did it after having a bit of a disastrous season and making a statement: we are here, we are back, we can beat the reigning world champions.
Yeah, I think a Game 7 0-0 overtime 1 goal. If you think that wasn't both teams trying their hearts out, I really don't know what you were watching then, right? Because that's as close as you can get, right? And to hold something back and have it go that close between those two teams, it would be unreal, in my opinion. So, yeah, I think that's a pretty good indication of those two teams and where they're at and just how even both of those two teams really are going into this next season. So, grand finals now, game number 1, getting started. Cloud9 versus Ghost Gaming. Here we go.
Here we go indeed. It's the grand final. $1,500 are up for grabs for the first place team, $500 for the runner-up, but this is about much more than money. With RLCS starting this coming weekend, this is about making a statement. This is about setting boundaries and marking your territory. Let's see who will come out on top here. Straight shot on target from Torment. Atomic gets bumped after he makes the save, and then Mist is in position to make the second one. Gimmick chasing the ball back to his own half, wrapping around it and clearing it out. Here comes Mist, looking for the bump onto the goalie was Atomic. It was the double cover from Cloud9 on the goal line. Now Atomic actually manages to get the ball all the way behind the defensive line, and Illusion comes in to finish it off. That was a beautifully played move by Atomic. They're using this flick very early on to make the trajectory of the ball fairly unpredictable while also getting it as close as possible to the backboard, which threw Cloud9's defense off.
Yeah, so Ghost Gaming going to be going up with the early goal here. So between these two teams in grand finals, I'd be interested to see. Maybe we can get a poll in Twitch chat going just to see the percentage of who you guys think is going to take this grand finals here tonight, whether it's going to be Ghost Gaming or Cloud9, because I didn't expect Ghost Gaming to get an early lead like that.
Squishy flinging the ball mid-air. Torment looking for the opportunity, not with Atomic. Follows the ball all the way into the blue half of the pitch. Slightly overshot the pass on Mist. Squishy through the sidelines. Bump Solution and Mist out of the way. The ball stops, though. Doesn't follow him. And so Atomic will be able to run away with his burns. All of his boost to get it past the midfield line. Illusion is blown up. That is going to blow a huge hole into Ghost Gaming's defense, and Gimmick will immediately make use of that to tie the game right back up.
Yeah.
Up and over Mist.
Great little setup from Squishy there, right over the top of Mist. Gimmick finds the follow-up. So tied up at ones, already more high scoring than most of the matches we saw between Cloud9 and NRG, and earlier as well. So a little bit more of an action-packed start here. Less of a grinder.
How can you not put that away?
Crossbar strikes again tonight.
Oh boy, yeah. Ghost has had some troubles with the crossbar in their match against the Grinders too. So, yikes! Shot comes off the post, missed off the corner. Atomic picks up on it beautifully and sinks it for the 2-1.
Yeah, they made good on that time for sure. So Ghost Gaming now up 1 goal again against Cloud9 here in game number 1 of the grand finals. I don't know, maybe Cloud9 just needs a minute to kind of regain, so definitely don't look as solid defensively as they were against NRG, but maybe just some different looks from Ghost Gaming being thrown at them.
And Ghost Gaming setting the pace as far as scoring goes. Cloud9 just running after them for the time being. Lucian playing this one slow, past the midfield line, fails it, Mist. Lucian's going to be Torment to that ball. Mist is going to pick up on it on the ground, launch one on target. Gimmick nicely read. Will get in position for the save. Now Atomic's playing a dangerous game, bumps into Torment to throw him off track. Lucian launching, still manages to push the ball through. Mist has a shot opportunity taken from him by Squishy, where the ball is centered yet again. Mist just looking for those bumps. Aggressive positioning. Double demo. Mist and Squishy blow each other up. That's going to take some wind out of the sails of Ghost Gaming's offense. Shot on target by Mist, saved by Squishy. They're just throwing shots at the wall and seeing which one will stick, or rather break through. Another angle off the backboard. Missed. Cut set save by
Wow.
Squishy. Good attempt. Better defense from Cloud9. Aleutian saving his flip very late there. Atomic pops it up. Backboard is uncovered. Mist doesn't quite get the touch he was looking for. Demo onto Squishy. Mist will wrap around. Torment isn't goal, but Mist puts it high. Goal opportunities for Ghost. Aplenty. The lead remains at 1 for the time being. When will the counterattack from Cloud9 start? Ghost Gaming are doing very well at sweeping every attempt from Cloud9 to push forward. There's the pass.
Ooh.
Onto Squishy. Demo onto Gimmick, who would have been in position to pick up on this pass. So Atomic picks up, sets up a pass to Mist. Gimmick saves it. And Torment gets it out of the danger zone. 45 seconds, still a goal behind for Cloud9.
Yep. Clock winding down against Cloud9 here. A little bit of a miss. Ball going to roll towards that blue side of the pitch. Miss tries to set it up for Atomic there, but no dagger. Cloud9 still has a chance as we hit 30 seconds left on the clock.
Set up attempt off the backboard, a little too fast. Demo onto Squishy yet again. Ghost Gaming starting their physical play right out of the gate. Kind of stuck on the side wall there. Does break through. Mist has an open shot, and he's going to nail that one. Excuse me, it's Atomic, not Mist. But it does not matter because the goal is going to get made here. And that's a 2-goal lead for Ghost with 8 seconds left on the clock, and that is probably going to be it for game 1, unless we see a kickoff goal and then a buzzer beater. Squishy does break through. The ball is served straight onto the blue half of the pitch, and that is not going to leave enough time to pick up on this deficit. So Ghost Gaming, highly aggressive out of the gate. Constant pressure, constant threat. Cloud9 doesn't seem to know how to deal with the constant aggression. And it shows. They were outshot. They got plenty of saves to their names as well. But 15 shots from Ghost Gaming.
Yeah, just really kind of Cloud9 unable to convert those defensive saves into any sort of offense with how Ghost Gaming was able to stick so aggressively on target and on the ball. And, you know, Twitch chat kind of reflects that. A surprisingly even split, I would say. Only 63% in favor of Cloud9 going into these grand finals. So a lot of people believing in this Ghost Gaming roster, and Ghost Gaming after game number 1 comes out and proves it.
Yeah, they're looking scary. They are looking really scary. Their passing plays have been on point. Their demolitions come at just the right points of time. Cloud9's impeccable defense has managed to prevent the worst, as has the crossbar.
Right.
But the fact of the matter is Ghost Gaming could have won that game with a much higher margin. They had plenty of opportunities where they had an open net and didn't put it away. So Cloud9 has got to be worried at this point, because that is not how you want game 1 of the grand final to go, especially not after you've just taken out NRG.
Right. Yeah, I expected them to look, you know, their defense was solid, had plenty of saves, but it was just that constant aggression. Shot gonna roll up the post from Squishy Torment.
Save.
Yeah. Valiant attempt, but Aleutian gonna get that save. Gimmick tries to come in and make something happen, but Aleutian finally gonna end up on top of this one with the clear.
Yeah, flip past the ball. Would have shot it straight at the goalie. Would have gotten a very long-range clear off of that. The block from Atomic. He was in position yet again. Gimmick trying to bump him off of the goal line. Manages to do so as well. Meanwhile, the ball is on the way out. Missed battling for the ball. Cloud9 pressing early now, looking for the early contests. Squishy. Not enough boost to pick up on that pass. Gimmick doesn't get the second touch off of the wall as well. Cloud9 are starved as far as boost tanks go right now. And yet they're trying to keep this offense alive. Gimmick now having rotated back, picking up the corner boost, tries to push one through, force the issue. Good save from Atomic as Torment would have had a good attempt. There's the demo onto Gimmick. Doesn't matter. Squishy will just try to do it himself. Lots of heat coming out from Cloud9, but Ghost Gaming refused to get burnt.
Yeah, I think their aggression too, maybe on offense, like you mentioned, them being boost starved just a bit. maybe that's playing into that, you know, inability to kind of transition these saves into anything really productive on offense.
Missed. Just tries it straight down the middle. Gimmick with the block. Torment can control the ball enough to send it towards that open net. Pass on to Mist, saved by Gimmick on the goal line. He was well positioned for that. We're nearing halftime with no scores on the board just yet. There's a little play by Illusion. Gets the ball into passing position. Missed. Torment onto Gimmick. He's now in the corner just trying to scoop that ball out, trying to alleviate the pressure. They have learned that if they let the pressure go on for too long, then Ghost Gaming will eventually break through the wall. They're going to get that ball out early. They need to find the wide clears. They need to follow them up, but that is very difficult because Ghost Gaming is doing such a good job at boost-starving them whenever they set up camp on the blue half of the field, which, as you mentioned, leads to Cloud9 not really being able to follow up those long clears into potent offensive movements.
Yeah. To see if they can get a little bit more momentum, a little more boost in their favor, or find another plan of attack. A little less offensive heavy this time.
Looking for the angle there. Oof.
For Ghost Gaming.
Off the post.
Yeah, Cloud9 at least seems to have adjusted to getting some shot attempts, more possession in their favor, but...
That one's for Squishy. Oh, Illusion! Getting the save there. Gimmick has his shot blocked. And that save was just right. Slow and into the corner. Torment had a long path to that ball. Ghost Gaming doing a fantastic job right now on defense. Minute and 15. Squishy on the backboard. Tries it through the corner yet again. Illusion has that one covered. Backed up. Squishy pops it up for Torment. Doesn't get to the ball in time. Drops straight onto Illusion. Puts it high. Torment, with a little bit of help, sends that off to the side. Another shot on target. Torment again, the one to save it. Follow-up shot.
Oh, wow!
Torment scoops it out from inside the net. What a defensive effort from Torment to keep that sheet clean. 40 seconds remaining. Still a tied game. Thanks to Torment at this point, you have to say. Who comes out huge with the saves. 30 seconds now. Cloud9 on the offensive. Will we see the first overtime of the series? Ball's on the sidewall. Gimmick trying to put it into shot position. Missed pushing it forward. Atomic in the corner. It got one position in the middle. Illusion is going to try to get a touch on that. Bounces off the crossbar with a little bit of help from the Cloud9 defender. Pushes it forward. Missed now in the corner. Trying to keep control of the ball. Torment almost gets it in front of the net. Gimmick too far forward to make a shot there. The pass onto Mist is good, but he doesn't get the touch. So close to a buzzer beater right there. But we are into overtime in game number 2, scoreless. As this game has been very, very tense between both teams with lots of crazy, chaotic offense.
Yeah. Cloud9 being resilient, though, and able to lock some of this down. Been a little bit more fresh, a little bit more woken up than they were in game number 1, but Ghost Gaming, man, that last second attempt looked like it was just barely missing the mark. We'll have to see what they bring in overtime, though, because Cloud9's clutched up a couple times in it. See if they have it in them again here in grand finals.
Attempt from Torment saved by Mist. Off the backboard. Mist pushes it forward. It's on target, but Gimmick will have no trouble saving it. Torment follows it all the way up. Gimmick looking to win that 50-50, trying to get a dunk through. Illusion runs away with the ball, pops it over. Squishy. Torment has the backboard covered. Bumps Illusion out of the way so he won't be too much trouble going forward in this attack, and then get the long clear. Try to follow it up as well. Gimmick puts it high, sets it up for Squishy. A little overshot on that one. Torment will get hand of the ball at the midfield line. Can't really do anything with it, though, as Mist launches one on target and finds the net. Cloud9 letting themselves get bunched into the corner there. Gimmick realizing, oh, Mist is going to have a shot, trying to rotate towards net, but can't get up in time. Mist picking his moment perfectly in Ghost. Going up 2 games in the series.
Yeah, Ghost Gaming looking very solid out there, and I wonder if this kind of harkens back to something we mentioned during that first semifinal, and that was how good Ghost Gaming was at predicting shot attempts and just what the grinders wanted to do against them. And that might be why we see Cloud9 kind of struggling, is that great predictive factor that Ghost Gaming has to just be in the perfect positions to shut down a lot of these plays. You know, at least Cloud9 in game number 2 that we just saw, able to get some more shot attempts, a little bit more offense going. But Ghost Gaming able to come out on top, grinding it out in game number 2 and going up 2 games in this series.
Yeah, Ghost Gaming has just been absolutely... They've had a solid defense all series long, and Cloud9 are lacking for solutions to beat that defense. There are no slouches in terms of defense themselves. I mean, we've seen Torment get those crazy saves. This could have been over before it even went to overtime. But even then, Cloud9 did get... In game 1, they barely got anything on target. In game 2, they got plenty on target, but Ghost got plenty of saves as well. Mm-hmm. And as you said, they just read many of the plays that Cloud9 were trying to put on the field and prevented them from getting to a point where they would become dangerous in the first place.
Yeah.
So Cloud9 needs to find solutions. They need to get creative here. Either try to outpace the defense from Ghost Gaming, try to catch them with their pants down, try to go for counters, or... good touch by Squishy there, or... try to find a way to play them out, to lure them out and then use the openings.
Yeah, and the unfortunate thing is Mist tries to set something up there. They're down 2 games already. Like, you would hope that's kind of a game 2 read. Like, okay, we recognize what we're doing is not working. We need to mix it up. But now, being 2 games down in the series,
that's a good touch they can make.
You kind of start to run out of time a little bit to make those adjustments.
Mist has been doing very well yet again. He's showing that Ghost Gaming is going to be a scary opponent.
Yeah.
For anyone in the RLCS. They have potential to go really far. Mist shot on target. Blocked by Squishy. Now Gimmick looking to transition into a dribble, gets it past Atomic. Up the corner, Gimmick. Lots of position gained there. Tries to get the pass on to Torment. Yet again, he finds himself out of boost on the sidelines. It seems Ghost Gaming have all the boosts they need, and they seem to be taking it from Cloud9 because Cloud9 has been having boost troubles all series long.
And they even ran into that issue a little bit against NRG too, and maybe that's a read Ghost Gaming was able to pick up on and are now capitalizing on it here in the Grand Finals.
Picks that ball up. Jimmy goes straight for the demo. Torment picking up on the ball seamlessly. Off of the backboard, covered by Mist, pops it up high. Here comes Gimmick, gives it an important little touch. Squishy can't put it on target, and now Mist. Can he run through? No, he cannot. It's blocked at the midfield line. Gimmick picking up his important boost, gets the ball taken off of him for it though. And yet again, Ghost Gaming are so proactive on the contest. This is a good position shot. Goes high. Gimmick hits the crossbar. Torment looking to keep the play alive. Ball is high up in the air. Angled shot coming in from Squishy, and he puts that one away. They've been waiting for that gap for a long time, and they make use of it when it opens.
Yeah, Squishy doing a great job here of taking every small little opening that Ghost Gaming was giving him. Finds that 1-goal lead now. Cloud9 on the board in game number 3. This lead, they'll have to maintain it against that aggressive Ghost Gaming offense that we've been seeing throughout the series.
Great pass onto Mist, and then the fake, but Torment coming in, flying last moment. Atomic trying to go for the second touch, but Squishy is the one who saves that. So Ghost Gaming playing mind games, almost getting through with it, but again, both teams have had an impressive defensive showing all night long, not even just limited to this series. There's plenty of time left for Ghost Gaming to try and tie this one up. They could take the series to match point, 4 consecutive match points if they win this game.
Yeah, I mean, I'm kind of surprised by how strong Ghost Gaming looks against Cloud9 because, like we mentioned, it was such pristine Rocket League between Cloud9 and NRG. I thought, especially on defense, the lockdown was going to be much more prevalent.
Well, as far as getting the saves go, there's certainly a lockdown on both sides of the pitch, but Mist still has his flip, waits for it until the very last moment. That's what the ball stars. But as I was saying, both teams are just going for long clears and then trying to follow them up. What we saw again in Cloud9 versus NRG is both teams fighting for midfield control, looking to set up slower pace, methodical attacks. While here, it's just going from side to side of the pitch. And that's why the pace in this one is generally a lot higher while we're seeing more shots. Because the rotations are so on point, we also see plenty of saves from both teams. 50 seconds remaining, and Cloud9 still in the lead by 1. So if Ghost Gaming want to take this to 4 match points, then they're going to have to act now. You make long range clear. Squishy versus Mist gets past him off the backboard. Double whiff! But Torment, okay, he does get a second touch. And that was just a double whiff from Ghost Gaming right there.
Yeah, you see him crossing the sky, opening up that net for Torment. An attempt was made from Ghost Gaming trying to get back in time for that save, but just too little too late. Cloud9 looks poised to take game number 3 and stop Ghost Gaming's run here in the grand finals.
Yeah, and that's just the right point to stop the run as well. Torment is gonna... Oh, he's not.
Wow.
Atomic gets the save, and then Illusion takes away the shot from the oncoming striker. 6 seconds remaining. I mean, this is technically not over yet. Now it is. As the clock hits 0, they don't even get the buzzer beater goal for style. Cloud9 win game 3, and they fend off the threat of having to reverse sweep Ghost Gaming. A Ghost Gaming that has looked incredibly scary.
Yeah, they look really potent. And especially you look at Mist. Like, you would not think that this is a new roster. Like, the first time we're seeing this roster in the Star Circuit, they look like they're all on the same page. They're playing well together. They're playing as a team. So I think that's a great move for Ghost Gaming with the addition of Mist. Again, similar situation. I have to remind myself, like, hey, this is a new addition. They haven't been teaming, as long as a lot of these other teams that we see. So that's a great pickup, and they're taking it to Cloud9. They're definitely making it a threat there. But thankfully, Cloud9 able to pick up the W in game number 3 and stop Ghost Gaming from being on match point. So now Cloud9, an opportunity to tie up the series as we go into game number 4.
Mist has generally been the player with the highest shot to goal ratio, or rather just with the highest shots on Ghost Gaming. And he does have that uncanny ability to just fabricate extremely dangerous shots out of seemingly nowhere.
Right.
And I feel this is a perfect addition to the Ghost Gaming squad, which they were kind of missing with memory.
Yeah,
but which really brings their strengths to shine, because with Mist being a potent threat up in front with seemingly very little help required, that allows Atomic and Illusion to focus on positional play, trying to feed Mist, get themselves into position to go for second shots. I'm really liking the dynamic that I'm seeing here on Ghost Gaming, and it's working so well. I'm so curious to see their season in the RLCS.
Yeah, definitely. How they progress and how they're going to shake out during the year. Because, yeah, it is that threat that's present now on their team. And we'll see. Another little slow game, though, between these two teams. Looking more like game number 2 here and game number 3. As the precision and the pace slows down.
Illusion straight onto Gimmick, follows it up himself on the side wall. Mist sends it back out into the field. Atomic tries to clash with Torment, who has also been having a crazy night.
Yeah.
both offensively and especially, I feel, defensively. Like, yeah, we've seen him score crazy goals, but we've also seen him make crazy saves. And in a matchup like this, oh, there again, right there. In a matchup like this, I feel the saves are much more important than the goals.
Yeah, it's definitely one of those matchups where they're looking for 1, maybe 2 goals a match and putting a lot of faith in their defense to get those ever-important stops.
Squishing and Lucian take care of each other. Mist gets the ball through. Here comes Lucian, has a shot blocked by Gimmick. What a save, mid-air on his way down. Very, very well played, and yet again, it's the defense of Cloud9 that are preventing Ghost Gaming from unleashing their full potential here. Because, man, they've gotten a couple of saves that they shouldn't have been allowed. Like,
yeah.
How... I'm a little speechless at the kinds of saves, not just the amounts, but also the kinds of save that Cloud9 has been managing to pull off here tonight.
Yeah, it's the way in which they're doing it too, and then you start to think too, like, okay, the pace at which they're playing is such like a lockdown defense heavy. If they can maybe pick up the transition to get on offense a little bit quicker after those saves, then they start looking really scary.
So again, scoreless until the very last stages of the game. Tormund long range clear. Lucian chasing that ball home, taking momentum out of it, allowing Mist to come in from the side. Lucian another long range clear, caught by Gimmick in the midfield. 90 seconds remaining on the clock. Still no goals scored, with both teams getting plenty of opportunities. They're actually dead even on shots right now and on saves. Atomic does manage to pull through. Squishy comes in from the side. Another shot, another save. Onto the respective team accounts. So Ghost has started this series off incredibly strong. Ooh, Demo again. Two players taking out each other, basically, but far away from the ball. Yeah, as I was saying, Ghost Gaming, strong start into the series. Incredible game number 1. Dealing a blow to Cloud9 immediately, and probably not one that they expected.
Right.
Cloud9 has been fighting their way back. And this is very even at this point. Mist gets a pass from Atomic. Here comes the follow-up from Lucian. Squishy picks it up from the backboard, gets himself yet another save. As Ghost Gaming are ramping up their efforts, pass back a little too far for Mist. Lucian is going to have to get the long-range clear. Gimmick pushes it forward. Can beat Mist to the backboard. And Mist pushes it forward by himself. Mist going for the dunk onto Squishy. Very well played on that deflect. Time is winding down. Shot not quite on target. Atomic saves it. Ball touches ground. And we are into overtime in Game 4. Scoreless yet again. And still, 1 goal for Ghost Gaming, and they've got 3 match points in a row. Just like that, Lucian finds himself in front of the net with no resistance whatsoever. Atomic getting a fantastic kill and then a fantastic flick past the final defender in the corner and sets it up for Lucian to just nudge it across the line. Ghost Gaming take this overtime as well.
Yeah, the second 1-0-0 victory for Ghost Gaming as well. And with that game number 4 win, they're going to be on match point versus Cloud9 in the grand finals here. And I got to say, like, Cloud9 feels like they're just going to add years onto their life with this play style. I don't know if it's the intention to take it to a 0-0 overtime this frequently, but it feels like it's put years on my life. I couldn't imagine how stressful taking games that often to that type of scenario is, just taking a toll on them.
Oh yeah, I mean, it's definitely not conducive to your nerves if you let it come down to
right
razor thin margins all the time. But that's how life is. Sometimes you just can't really help it because you're up against competition that pretty much forces you into a specific play style, or maybe not a play style, but a pace. And look at that goal from Illusion. Cross map, picks it up at the midfield line against Squishy. Off of Gimmick and then straight into net. 10 seconds, and Ghost are already on the board in their match point game number 5.
Yeah, a potential ender here if Ghost Gaming is able to take this one. And yeah, I just wonder if all those overtime 1-goal victories just ended up adding up and taking a toll on Cloud9 going into this grand final.
Cloud9 looking to level the score as fast as possible. You can never count out Ghost Gaming. Making his way through the sideline, playing the 50 against Illusion. Crosses sides back into the other corner. Atomic off the ceiling. Squishy pushing it back forward. He's in a good spot. Launches one on target. It's intercepted by Mist. Gimmick again pops it up. Atomic early on the contest, early on the disruption. And that's a staple for Ghost all the way through. Looking for the dunk there. But it bounces off the backboard yet again. Infield pass. Squishy is good for the pickup, but 2 members of Ghost had that ball's number. Demo onto Squishy, and he would have been the perfect passing station for that pass. Still a clutch defensive demolition for Ghost Gaming. Means they hold on to their 1-goal lead, but look at all the pressure that Cloud9 has been putting them up. I mean, this is slowly but surely getting a little scary. Despite the fact that there's been plenty of demolitions and saves, Cloud9 still on the offensive. Finally, Ghost gets a fantastic clear. And they almost followed up with a goal as well. That's one of the strengths of Ghost. Their ability to switch from defense to offense at a moment's notice and be so crisp and fast on their rotations.
Yeah, and making those opportunities count, you know. A great job fending off the offense that we saw out of Cloud9 and then quickly converting into offense themselves and getting a really quality shot attempt down on the other end.
As picks it up off of the backboard. Good pass onto Atomic. They get it past the midfield line, which is all they really needed to do at that moment. So watch out not to let Torment get this pass. A triple commit from Ghost, and that means Gimmick will have a pretty open gate to score on. There it is, the triple commit. Yes, Atomic does sort of recover, but that was way too fast for him.
Yeah.
To have any chance at saving Gimmick's shot. So after a solid defense, Ghost just gives up the goal with a triple commit.
Yep, gives up the Ghost there as we near halftime. Tied at 1, even game. Cloud9 still fighting for that tournament life.
Oh!
As Gimmick turns it around with a goal.
So that was a good contest right there underneath the ceiling by Torment, and then Illusion gets an unfortunate touch that pretty much places the ball directly in Gimmick's path. And just like that, I've been praising Ghost's defense all series long. And suddenly 2 mistakes. I mean, the second one maybe a little more forgivable than the first one, which is just a straight up triple commit, but still Squishy uses his flip, waits until the very last moment to come off the side wall, almost put one past again. Yeah, as I was saying, 2 defensive mistakes in a row results in 2 goals for Cloud9 in a row. Here comes Squishy, gets his flip back, pops it against the ceiling. Atomic early on that one. Doesn't want any shenanigans to happen. Oh boy! And misjudging where that ball would go. And that's the 3rd goal for Cloud9. And again, that was definitely preventable. It's not like Cloud9 is suddenly putting Ghost Gaming before unsolvable tasks.
Right.
In defense.
Yeah. Yeah, Cloud9 not really
Ghost is just kind of giving up this game completely.
Yeah, just a little bit of a crack, I think, on Ghost Gaming, especially with the previous 2 goals. Just kind of avoidable mistakes on their end.
Pass onto Atomic, way too transparent. Gimmick is in there. backboard off the corner. Squishy, yet again, set something up. The rest of Cloud9 a little too far back to convert that into anything. Good touch by Torment, yet again. Mist drives it up the backboard. Atomic would be in position for a pass. Atomic goes up for it, sets it up for Illusion, but Gimmick gets the save. And where the defense breaks apart on one half of the field, it remains steadfast and strong on the other.
Yeah.
Missed. Flying forward, Illusion shot on target. Gimmick has his hands on it, but can't scoop it out. It bounces off of them and then into the net. Gimmick has been very unlucky tonight.
Yeah, unfortunate there. And one thing I had to keep in mind, too, is like 35 seconds is a lot of time left. This is, like, I think the highest scoring game we've seen since, I think, game number 1 of the second semifinals. So
yeah.
I was like, wait, it's like 2-1 and there's not 4 seconds remaining.
Gimmick shot on target, saved by Illusion, 20 seconds remaining. This is still very possible for Ghost Gaming. Missed off the side, places it into the middle. A slight miscommunication. Atomic wasn't ready for that pass. Here comes the opportunity for Cloud9 to close the lid. What a save from Illusion! And now they're going to try to start the counter. Atomic pushes it forward.
Uh-oh.
Oh my goodness.
Woo.
That got way too close for comfort.
Way too close. Just that end screen alone, the almost pure torture of seeing how close that actually was from going into overtime. Cloud9 manages to eke out a win and give themselves a shot here. Now 3-2, still in favor of Ghost Gaming, but Cloud9 still fighting.
Gimmick has not been fortunate at all on defense tonight. I mean, I just need to point that out at this point. I mean, it went well. It went well then, but oof. Had there been a second on that clock, that would have been a goal. That would have been that would have been the equalizer right there. So I'm not sure what's happening, but both teams' defenses are starting to crackle. Maybe it's just the attrition.
Yeah.
Getting to them.
Yeah, it's been so far back and forth. Like the looks and the challenges that have been thrown at both of these teams throughout the entire tournament tonight has been a lot. So it doesn't surprise me that we see, you know, things start to fall apart and maybe crumble a little bit and plays not to look as solid as we get deeper and deeper into this grand finals series.
That was a good touch by Gimmick, setting up a push forward. Here comes Mist, though, and the save coming in from Torment. And yeah, just how Gimmick has been unfortunate on defense, Torment has been unstoppable on defense. Definitely. For Cloud9, at least. I mean, we can talk about MVPs in general after the match, but for Cloud9, at least, Torment has been the undisputed MVP tonight.
Yeah, I feel like
both series.
Normally we do like a highlight reel of, you know, shots, amazing shots. Torment has given us enough clips to do one of those on just saves alone, just by him tonight with the way he's been playing defense. And there's another one.
Oh, another save. Squishy gets his hands in there as well. Minute and a half has been played. We have yet to see. Oh no, Squishy's got one for Cloud9, but that's the only that Cloud9 has so far. So Ghost Gaming turning up the heat. They are still on match point here, and they definitely do not want this to go to Game 7. Shot attempt from Mist, blocked by Gimmick. Atomic. Not enough impetus behind that shot. Shot blocked mid-air by Illusion. Mist pushes it forward yet again. Gimmick into the corner. A miss from Atomic. Illusion flashes for the ball in the midfield. Atomic getting bumped by Squishy on the sidewall means he won't be able to get his hand on that ball. As the Atomic is good, but it's slow. What will Atomic do from that situation? Gets a pass off onto Mist, and that is perfect! What will Atomic do from that position? Well, how about launch a perfect pinch pass to Mist? You cannot place that any better.
No, absolutely laid right into his lap for that shot. Talk about MVPs, and Ghost Gaming makes it difficult. Okay, do you go for Mist with the way he's just been gelling with the rest of the team, or do you go for his teammates the way they've been setting him up just perfectly tonight?
So first goal goes to Ghost, and that puts the heat on Cloud9. This is still tournament point. As we are at halftime, plenty of time still left. It looks like Ghost Gaming has sorted out their defense again. Or rather, Cloud9 hasn't sorted out their offense because we're still only one shot in. Illusion trying to bump the goalie. Squishy was on the ball. Torment over to Squishy via the backboard, but Illusion is right back on the offense. Keeps the ball, keeps his flip until very late. Comes down. Doesn't get the pinch. Ghost Gaming are still all up in Cloud9's faces right now. This isn't going to go good for long. They need to find some kind of breathing room.
Yeah, they just need to get something going. Just a solid clear that lasts longer than like 1 second.
Oh, yeah.
Get out of their net a little bit and get some offense going, but Ghost Gaming just starving them out with the pressure.
Nope, that's not happening. Gimmick. Again, we see demos, teams blowing up each other, players blowing up each other, but far away from the ball, nothing happens there. Mist pushes it forward, not a good touch from Squishy. Gimmick is there to save it. Atomic pushing it forward yet again. It's on goal trajectory. Torment gets the save. Gimmick sends it downfield. Cloud9 with a minute to react. Torment doesn't get his shot. That is not good. Mist will have an open net here as Cloud9 overextend on an opportunity that they were not able to convert. Beautiful pass from Atomic. Mist was already on his way forward. They saw this one coming. This was calculated.
Yeah, and it is just kind of those conversions that we see. Cloud9 stuck in their net on defense, can't get the speed to transition into offense. One little shot attempt from Cloud9, blink and you missed. Ghost Gaming all the way down the side of the field with another shot coming in from Mist. So 2-goal lead now for Ghost Gaming. They're on match point. We're nearing 30 seconds remaining here in game number 6.
And we have 12 shots to 2. And I'm pretty sure I don't need to tell anyone who those statistics belong to.
Right.
20 seconds remaining. Cloud9, they need to score 2 here. It's looking less and less possible unless they somehow pull a miracle out of their hats. The demo onto Illusion, but that ball isn't converted. Foreman blocks it. Illusion sends it back out to the blue half of the field, and there's just not enough time, and this will be the final nail in the coffin of Cloud9.
Yeah, Ghost Gaming sends the final dagger. More goals than seconds remaining. You're not coming back from that one. Ghost Gaming taking grand finals against Cloud9 here in the Star Circuit.
Yep, I'm pretty sure that's not what most of us expected. Certainly not what most of chat expected.
No.
But they do it. Ghost Gaming are your champions of the Astronaut Star Circuit Qualifier number 3, and they take down a rejuvenated Cloud9 that just came freshly from beating the reigning world champion.
Yeah.
To then fall in a 4-2 series to Ghost Gaming. And if that is not enough reason for concern for everyone who is going to have to face Ghost Gaming in the upcoming RLCS series, I do not know what is.
Yeah, it's almost like after the results we saw tonight, like what's up and what's down, right? Like the previous champs were taken out by Cloud9, and then Cloud9 is immediately taken out by Ghost Gaming. So going into this weekend, it's exciting. Like, it's all over the place. It's like, who can even predict what? It's awesome, really.
Yeah.
Because who knows where teams are going to fall. Like, we saw Ghost Gaming, this is a new roster with them. We saw them in the previous qualifier with First Killer. I think that was kind of what they were looking for. They're looking for that threat, like you mentioned earlier. But Mist is now that threat for Ghost Gaming. He fits in so well. He gels so amazingly with that roster. And we saw, I mean, many games out of Ghost Gaming, he was the winning goals. He had all of them. We saw it in the final game there. The 2 goals were out of him. But then Cloud9 too, you go back to it, still an amazing showing out of them. The game 7, 0-0 overtime 1-goal victory over NRG is, testament in its own right to their ability. So it's really an interesting mix-up just across the board.
It absolutely is. And as I said, Cloud9 broke a curse today. This is the first win over NRG, but then they weren't able to take down Ghost. And I expect great things from Ghost in the upcoming season.
Sure.
Mist has been a monumental pickup. And it's kind of tough between him and Atomic, but I would give the MVP of the night to Mist just because he's shown up so huge, just because he was integral to their victory. Everyone from Ghost Gaming was on their game tonight. Absolutely. I'm not going to try to single out anyone or say, everyone else sucked except for Mist, but I just feel that just because he's such good of a pickup and just because he's proven tonight that he is here to play and he is here to win.
Yeah.
It has to go to him.
In a big way. Because, totally. I would totally. Atomic made some great plays tonight. I think he's up there with contribution to Mist. But you look at kind of the ceiling. Like, we've seen Atomic on Ghost for a while. But then Mist, like, you have that, okay, this is where the bar has been set. And you can only expect him to go up from there. So I gotta say the edge would go towards Mist for that reason. So congratulations tonight to Ghost Gaming, to all our teams tonight. Absolutely amazing Rocket League across the board. But it's going to be Ghost Gaming walking away with tonight's $1,500 first place, and Cloud9 taking home $500.